get your wife, pull her leash, because she wandering right now, she wandering, and so I was not feeling it. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it. Hey to all my cherry bombs, it is me, Cherry. These are gonna have to come off because it's clear. They was looking all cool and artsy, but child, that glare ain't gonna work. So hey to all my cherry bombs, I am back with another story time because why the hell not? And today I think I want to tell you guys, actually I have a couple stories that I think I want to tell you guys. So I think I'm going to start off with the time one of my aunts, who I no longer consider an aunt, tried to tell my family I was a fucking prostitute because some people just live for messiness and drama. And she one of them people, honestly. That's why. That's why. She chose my pussy to lie on, because she's messy. So if you are new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this story, you guys, because I have been kind of slacking lately because how I'm gonna say let's get into this story and then start ranting. Okay, but let me get this out of the way first, because let me tell y'all so y'all aren't trying to drag me. I've been slacking lately because I have currently been in the process of moving. I am waiting. I have 1 more week till I will be my new destination. Can I not talk right now? My new destination, my new location, okay? So, yes, that is why normally I be trying to do like 2 videos a week, sometimes 3 if I'm feeling a little feisty. But I haven't really been coming out with content because I've been bouncing around and this is not my crib. So, you know, I've just been kind of like trying to get my shit together. So yes, and I am also missing 2 nails. So before y'all read me for filth, okay, I already read myself, so I beat you to it. And yeah, okay, that's all for my rant. My rant was short today. So okay, let me tell you. Oh, but before also too, because people be trying to come for a bitch because I love wigs. Okay, I love the wigs. I live for a good wig. Okay, but a bitch has hair. So just so y'all know, don't come for me, because girl, I need my ends cut. So, you know, we're not even gonna look at that right now because this is a blowout. But this is not even a whole blowout. But your girl has hair, okay? Your girl has hair. And this is in the ponytail. So we ain't bald-headed over here, sis. We ain't bald-headed, because people be trying to, I swear, I don't know where people start correlating wig usage to, oh, you don't have hair, because there's mad people out here who have an abundance of hair and also wear wigs. But okay, so I have my real hair out because my head needed a break. I have been consistently in wigs for a really long time, and child, my hair needed to breathe. So this hairstyle is inspired by Kathy, who still needs a YouTube channel. So you guys comment and tell Kathy she needs a YouTube. If you all have watched my dance vlog, then that is who I'm talking about. That's my girl. And this hairstyle was inspired by her because she is the queen of a good slick back ponytail. And I needed something to let my hair breathe in that I could actually do myself, because I suck at doing my own hair. So that is where this is coming. So you guys, thank Kathy. I think I did pretty good. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do this, so I think I did pretty good, and it covers my big ass forehead, so I like it. But yeah, okay, so let's get into this story, you guys. So the time that my aunt told my family I was prostituting, like, girl, what do you have going on? So okay, so this was back in 2015. So basically, I had just moved down to Charlotte for school, and I was minding my own business. Okay, let's put an emphasis on that. I was minding my damn business. So basically, my dad calls me, and I can't remember how the conversation got started, but he did bring up the fact that my aunt was like saying that stuff. And my dad knows the nature of this specific aunt, so he knew it wasn't true. But he was just like, you know, trying to, you know, he was just gonna call and confirm anyway, because it's like when you hear that stuff about your child, it's like, dang, like, wait, like, what you got going on? Like, I mean, you in Charlotte, you supposed to be in Charlotte for school. Like, are you not doing school? Are you doing something else? Are you popping your pussy severely? Or like, what do you have going on? So, but he was just like, yeah, your aunt is telling the family that, you know, you have some type of she was trying to say I had some type of page and I was using the page to get paid for, what did she say? I was using the page to get paid to have sex with men or something. And then she said that I was dancing at the strip club, which at the time I was not. And then she also said that, what was the other thing? It was like 3 things. It was like a whole bunch of stuff.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
So I'm listening to all this stuff, and again, my dad knows the nature of this aunt because she's messy.com, and I know the nature of her, and I've never really been close to her. And I'm just like listening, and I'm just like, what the, like, I'm just like, what the F? Because I'm gonna try not to cuss as much in this video, but I'm just like, what the F? Because I'm over here minding my business. I done moved down to Charlotte for school. I'm doing my thing. I'm like, I think I was just getting back from class that day too when we were on the phone. And then I get this phone call and it's being told to people that I'm out here prostituting and selling pussy and I'm stripping and all this other stuff. It was one, I wish I could remember the one, it was one more thing that she said I was out here doing. I was just like, are you serious? Like, girl, are you serious? And first off, we don't even talk. We don't talk at all. Me and this aunt are not close at all. We do not talk. So you wouldn't know what the fuck going on in my life anyway. Like, girl. So I'm listening to all this stuff and I'm just like, you know, me and him stayed on the phone for like a good little minute because we were just like discussing everything. So then we got off the phone and my mom called me later and, you know, same thing. Like, my mom knew that it wasn't true, but at the same time, you're still gonna call and be like, you know, what you got going on just in case, you know, like, it's like, what you got going on? So my mom calls me and me and my mom are talking as well. And basically so when I was talking to my dad, basically the reason that my aunt was spreading this rumor about me was because this is one of the aunts on my dad's side. She's not one of his sisters. She's married into the family, but so basically she doesn't really like my dad too much. And so she basically, her and my uncle tend to do this thing where it's like they're always trying to be like the, what do you call it? The matriarch or the patriarch, whatever, of the family. Like, they want to be like the head of the family. Like, everybody comes to them for everything type shit. So because they always want to do that, and because it's like always like a competition between my dad and that uncle, not like a willing competition because my dad don't be over there trying to compete, but I feel like that uncle is always trying to compete with my dad. So because of that, they basically, so there was a death in the family and it was somebody that my dad was really close to. And again, that aunt doesn't really like my dad per se. And they always kind of do little sneaky stuff. Like, they'll do stuff, like they'll plan stuff and be like, oh yeah, they'll invite everybody, but then they won't invite my dad. Or they'll try and invite me and, like when I was younger, they would try and invite like my mom, me and my brother, and then be like, oh yeah, but not your dad. And it's like, I'm going to tell my dad, like, girl. So they would always try and do stuff like that. So basically there was a passing in the family and my dad wasn't invited to the funeral and it was somebody that he was close to. So my aunt, being the messy bitch that lives for drama that she is, decided that in order to take focus off of the little grimy ish that she did, so in order to take focus off that, they decided to lie on me. Or not they, but she decided to lie on me because then it would make basically it would shift the family's focus from, oh, she didn't invite my dad to the funeral, to, oh my God, did you hear what Elizabeth did? And it's just like, yes, you guys, my name is Elizabeth. So that was her way of taking the focus off of the little messy for drama bitch shit that she did. So she started spreading that rumor. So come to find out, the whole thing that she was talking about with the whole like, oh, I'm taking, so I was okay, so first off, let's start with the whole, oh, I'm dancing in the strip club, I'm stripping. I was a bottle girl at the time at Cameo, minding my damn business. I was a bottle girl and a student. I was minding my freaking business. So she decided to tell them that I was stripping, but in actuality, I was just working at Cameo, and she saw a picture of me in the bottle girl outfit and decided to say that I was stripping. Girl, that don't even look like no stripper outfit. Like, girl. So she then also decided, so that was back when Ask FM was like popping in like 2012. So my Ask FM, I had not been on it since like 2012. So she somehow found my Ask FM, and there was a question where somebody was like, what, literally the most innocent question. It just said, what would I have to do to be able to take you on a date? That's what the question said. My aunt took that and started telling people that I was accepting money for dates and sex from men. Girl, she just took that innocent question and she flipped it to make it into what she wanted it to be. And she wanted it to be, oh, she's taking money for sex. And it's just like, nobody mentioned anything about sex. Like, he asked me what he would have to do to take me on a date. I could have said, buy me a teddy bear and we can go on a date. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, she was like trying to pay me out as the family hoe, and I'm minding my damn business. So I confronted her, and I had texted her, and I was just like, basically like, I don't appreciate you trying to ruin my reputation within my family, and I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing to your husband. I was down here in school minding my fucking business, not bothering nobody, and all of a sudden I hear that I'm out here hoeing, and I'm out here minding my dang business. Like, what? Who does that? And especially family. That's why what people are like, oh, blood is, what did they say? Blood is thicker than water. Girl, bye. No, you gotta earn that. Family too. Y'all all gotta earn it. I'm not saying I fuck with my family heavy. Like, I love all of my family. But I'm just saying that family can get cut too. Like, I love everybody to the end of this earth. But if you do some F, oh God, this not cussing thing don't be working for me. If you do some fuck shit, you can get cut too. You sure can. So I confronted her and I was just like, I don't appreciate you saying all that stuff. Like, I'm down here, I'm in school, I'm out of my business, I'm not bothering nobody. And then all of a sudden I got people telling me that you basically talking about I'm hoeing in Charlotte. And she likes to do this thing where like she'll do some little fuck shit and then she'll like try and act like, oh, well, I just want to reach out to you. I just want to make sure, you know, you're okay and you're in the right direction. Like, trying to play holier than thou, because like they're super religious. So she'll do some little like shysty shit and then like try and play like, oh, I'm just, you know, I just want to make sure that you're walking in the eyes of God and you're being a child of God, and that you know that God loves you and God's got you and we got you, and I just want to make sure that you remember that you have a family that loves you. Like, she'll do some shit and then be on like that, like, oh, holier than thou, like godly, like, I just want to make sure that you remember that God is with you all the time type thing. Like, hypocrite. So she like tried that and I was just like, I was not having it. So we ended up going back and forth, and her childish ass, mind you, she like 50 something at the time, her childish ass gonna say, because I told her, I was like, you know, I don't want anything to do with you or your husband at this point, because I'm not fucking with how you did me. Like, you really tried me at this point. And I was mad at my uncle too, because I'm like, that's your wife, get your wife, pull her leash, because she wandering right now, she wandering. And so I was not feeling it. So I was just like, you know, basically y'all cut. And she was just like, oh, okay, that's fine, like da da da, like trying to get booked. And I was like, girl, nobody is sweating not talking to you, because I did not talk to you to begin with. Like, you are not a part of my life. Like, nobody was talking to you. So yeah, y'all, basically that is the story of how my aunt was trying to actually how my ex-aunt, because like I said, people get cut. That's not my aunt. My ex-aunt was trying to lie and say that I was a prostitute and I was out here basically taking money for sex. And I was, in reality, minding my goddamn business. So that's the end of that story. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, you guys. Go watch my old videos, show me love. All of my social media is linked in the description box below, because I have not been telling you guys that. If you follow, you follow. If you don't, you don't. I ain't pressed. So All of that is below if you would like to utilize it, and I will see you guys in my next video.
I'm fine.